I'm just sitting here reflecting, y'all, and I'm like, why does God remove people out of your life, right? Like, I'm just thinking about my past and just people that who I was around, who I hung out with, talked and associated with, and it's like, I know I talked about this in one of my old videos, but it's like, mm, God remove people out of my life so he can replace it with better. Because if you sit and reflect on the people that you used to talk to versus who you don't talk to now, and just how much peace and how much joy and how much drama free that you are, it's like, it kind of makes you want to thank God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. The protection and the covering that God have over your life, please don't take that for granted. When God remove people out of your life, please don't take that for granted. Don't beat yourself up about it, because he's doing that. And sometimes y'all are praying for these things. That's the number one prayer right there that God will do. If you pray and ask God to give me peace, give me joy, remove people out of my life that doesn't serve me any purpose, that prayer right there, that's the quickest prayer that God will answer for you. And then when he start doing it, you're questioning and you're wondering why he's doing it. Don't question and wonder why God is doing anything. And sometimes it would hurt you because it was the people that you was the closest to. It was the people that you was the closest to that he would do it for. But be glad and be thankful for the space that you are in, baby, because those things was replaced for the better. God removed your car so that you could have for the better. Things broke down on your car so you could have better, right? So things break down in people's lives so he can replace it with the better. It's God's protection that's over you. If you are in business and people don't want to join your business for whatever circumstance, it's not because of you. It's because of the protection that God have over you, that he put it in their hearts to not allow them to come to you or choose you, because that's not what he had for you. He sees the problems and he sees the circumstances beyond what we see, beyond what we see, beyond what we may think. God sees it. He knows it. So he blocks those things from coming to harm you, coming to destroy you, but coming to bring that drama to you. So we have to stop questioning why these people are moving out of our lives and we're not the problem, right? I know I discussed this in my last vlog. One of my old videos, but we got to stop thinking that we're the problem. And sometimes if you are the problem, reflect and, say, what did I do? If I did something, apologize. If you did something, apologize. But to become the best version of yourself, you have to realize that you're not always the problem. And when you think that you are the problem, you will put so much heartache and problems into your life. You will cause so much trouble for yourself because you're beating yourself up. But when you know who you are, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say you're not the problem. So don't get it mistreated like, oh, you're being what's that word y'all like to use, Nick Carson's, where you don't take accountability for your actions. No, that's not what I'm saying. When you become when you develop a personal well-being, when you develop yourself personally and you know who you are and you know that you're the, excuse my language, but when you know that you're the shit, baby, nothing can come in your way and destroy you mentally, physically, socially, financially, because you serve a bigger God. You know who you are. You know your worth. You know your value. So that's what I mean when I say don't blame yourself because of how other people treat you. Because once you know who you are, you know your self-worth, you know your value, you know who you are. And that's what I want y'all to focus on, because you would develop yourself so much better and put yourself in so much of a better mindset, because it's all about your mindset. It's all about your mindset, because a lot of y'all would tear yourself down, have low self-esteem, have low value for yourself, don't know your worth. That's why you keep running back to that same man. That's why you keep end up broken over and over the same again. That's why you feel sad. That's why you feel depressed, because you do not know your self-worth. Matter of fact, go get my ebook. I just dropped a ebook. Click on the link in my bio. Go get that ebook. And Read my devotionals. I have a 10-day devotional. Read my devotional so I give you the tips and tricks that how I developed myself personally by changing my mindset. In that ebook, it teaches you how to change your mindset, what to focus on each and every day, right? So go get my ebook, the link in the bio, and start developing yourself personally and knowing who you are. Figure out who you is. Figure out who you are. And then get better. Work on it each and every day to get better mentally, physically, and emotionally. So that way, when things come your way, when people are in your ear trying to tell you that you this and tell you that you that, you know for a fact you ain't that, baby. You know for a fact that's not you. That is not you. So things will not destroy you. Because the way Satan works, he will bring his enemies to come and try to destroy you mentally and physically, saying that you're fat. You know you ain't fat. You know you ain't dumb. You know that you smart. If you weren't smart, you would never have graduated high school. If you wasn't smart, you know that you would never have started that business. If you wasn't smart, you know you wouldn't be driving, because smart people learn how to drive. Those were just some examples. Smart people know how to drive. We have to learn how to drive, right? So we're smart, right? So those were just some examples. They might have been lame, who cares? But those were just me giving you examples, right? So once you developed yourself personally, physically, mentally, and emotionally, you know that you are okay, because girl, you are beautiful, you are smart, and don't let nobody in this world tell you other than, because you had developed yourself so good, so bad, that you know that you lit, okay? You lit. So go get my ebook, and it's okay if people leave out of your life. Trust me, it is for the better. It is for the better. And don't let that discourage you because you feel like, oh, what did I do wrong? Is it me? Whatever the case might be. No, it's not you. It's the protection that God have over you. I cannot stress that enough. It is the protection that God have over you. Think back, what have those people done for you? How have they filled you up? You poured into their cup more than they poured into your cup. So get over yourself and don't beat yourself up for people that leave out of your life, for people that have done you wrong, put it that way. For people that have done you wrong and they left out of your life, or you left out of their life, whatever the case. And sometimes you got to leave certain people. So certain people just ain't going to leave you, baby. You got to let go of certain people, because it becomes a soul tie. Or if you're dealing with that person, or a man or whatever, or a woman, if you're men and watching this channel, sometimes it becomes a soul tie that's not good for you. It becomes a soul tie that's not good for you. And a lot of times y'all don't know, when y'all having sex with y'all partners, it's energy that's being transferred. Sometimes you acting like that person because of the energy transfer, that energy then transferred to you. And you know it's not good. You know it's not good for yourself. You know that man putting a bondage on you. Or that woman putting a bondage on you. And sometimes you got to let go. Sometimes you got to let go of them friendships that ain't pouring into you. I tell my teenager this all the time. Yes, you got to let go of certain things that is not meant for you. If you are on a personal development, you're trying to grow and become the best version of yourself. Allow people to leave out of your life, and allow yourself to leave out of other people's life. Okay, so I love and appreciate y'all. Go get my ebook, link in the bio, to become the best version of yourself. And I love and appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all in my next video.